Yes, people, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the Football Flex, man. And it's a big weekend. It's a big weekend of Premier League action.
Massive.
It's massive. And because it's massive, I had to bring through my brother. Yeah? Mr. Terminal 4, Mr. Please, can I have your attention?
Come on, my boy.
What are you saying, bro? Massive Arsenal fan, huge MC, huge host, huge entertainer in the game. On a side note, on the music thing, if you don't know who this guy is, you're going to find out. Yeah. But a lot of you lot do already, man. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
So grateful. You know, Football Flex, you already know. Yeah. Universe, big up anyone that's listening, watching right now. Thank you for having me, and long may it continue. Because, I love my club, but sometimes you got to speak on the other side of the coin. Because now, not everybody's all right.
This is interesting. Arsenal fans here at Football Flex. You guys have known my vibe this year. It is Arsenal against Chelsea. It is a massive game for Arsenal. They've just dusted down Spurs like they were meant to in the last game. And guys, you lot know here as Arsenal fans, right? For you guys that are here, I've wanted you to win the league all year. I say wanted. That sounds like past tense.
I don't find that strange. I don't find that strange either.
Yeah, a lot. And you know what? But a lot of Man United fans from down south, they do. They do, because Arsenal fans are unbearable. But let me just tell you lot something, yeah? We're going to preview the game very, very quickly. But a little inroad to Terminal 4, guys. This is why I needed to get him on here. He's an Arsenal fan, obviously, yeah. But Arsenal fans that are on the hype train, listen, you might want to turn it off now. Because he's a realist. Like, he says, even me, we be talking. I'm like, but bro, you can't be that harsh. You can't. This guy, you know what, bro? Over to you. You play Chelsea. Talk to me about this game, bro.
They might want to turn it off, man. No, do you know what? I think, you know, I mean, I know people talk about how bad Chelsea have been due to managers and money, etc. But we see with me, the amount of like the poorness I've seen from the boys in, like everyone's saying the season is easy because Man City's bad and everyone else is bad. Liverpool's bad, Chelsea's bad. We're just as bad. No, we are just as bad. And if we don't take in what we took in last week on Sunday into the rest of these next however many finals, people saying 12 and this, and if we play Man City, we've only got one game left, so it's 10 games, and all these things that I'm hearing is mental. It's a serious time on Sunday. It's a serious time. I don't care how bad Chelsea have been.
What, when you say you're just as bad, what do you mean, bro?
We have been just as
top, bro. Yeah, you obviously have been just as bad as everyone because you're top.
Yeah, I understand that we're top, but being top still, to me, paints a picture of a lack of inconsistency when my reality of what I would hope for and what a lot of Arsenal fans would hope for, the Sunderland, the drawing against Wolves and the Brentford results and all the results that we kind of thought in our time, because there's been a lot of the past few years where when we're meant to capitalize, we haven't. Now, we have done more this season, I must admit. When we're meant to, we've capitalized, I believe, more than less, if I believe in regarding to the 21 points that we had from winning positions last year. So there's been an improvement, and big up Arteta for that. But there's also been a lot of the complacency is it's been showing, brother.
Is that pressure? Is that the pressure of like the man them are feeling it? The Arsenal players are feeling it.
Yeah, because there's no players here. There's no players in this Arsenal team. I don't think that has witnessed anything like what they're witnessing now in the past 6 years, respectfully. Yeah. So it's like
maybe like Jesus at City back like 6 years ago, but he's not a big part of what you're doing.
I think if we had a few people that have already won the Champions League and certain Premier League in certain areas in our team, then I believe the past few years of us falling behind, I think we would have got over the line. But we still got that core of players, respectfully, and it's a mentality thing. Now, with the 5 points, City win their game, cut down to 2. Hopefully, we win our games. It's still in our hands, but we're just showing signs of concern. I know we're too far ahead, but Brighton away, there's areas.
Yeah. Where you look at and you're worried.
There's no games right now that I feel that is plain sailing.
No.
We've got Wolves fighting, showing fight against the bigger teams where you thought, right, that's a walkover. Obviously, you went there, and I'll be honest with you, when you went there, it looked a bit more easier.
We touched them. Yeah, we touched them 4-1, yeah.
Yeah, did now, but this game on Sunday is huge, man. I mean, honestly, I think.
Is there any excuses? You just got you must.
No, it's a bigger game. The reason why all these games are going to continue to be huge because of this game in hand, and that game in hand still needs to be arranged. What Man City got against Palace. So, respectfully, we have to keep winning until they play that game in hand. This 5-point gap is the gap that I think that we need to hold on to going into the rest of the games. We need a 5-point gap, especially if everybody's humming and hawing against us when we go and play Man City at the Etihad, which is still a long way away, by the way.
100%. You don't even know what the points are going to look like by then.
And that's in April. And then we still got to go to places like West Ham, and there's people fighting flex.
Yeah, of course, bro. It's not a formality.
Easy, my boy.
It's not a procession. But in terms of the game against Chelsea, what are you looking at from Arsenal? Do you continue with the same thing? Eze was sensational against Spurs. That's where he has been sensational. You've wanted more out of him in the other games. Gyökeres looked like R9, bro. He looked like R9 against Dragusin, bro.
Like and can I just quickly
Chelsea are better than Spurs. Like, what are you saying about this particular game?
Yeah, there's a few things there I just want to pick on quickly. The Gyökeres stuff. Like, just by the way, to people that don't know what's going on, because I've been a bit of mate, what's going on? I've been saying that my man's been wearing, he looks like he's wearing 90 pounds of wet Timberland boots. But at the same time, I've had to kind of dim down, and the reality, the guy's, look, he is more of a threat for us when he's there because of his presence. And 14 goals this season. People are like, oh yeah, it's for this club and it's at the bottom of the. I'd rather him get used to doing it somewhere. He's got to do it somewhere. Unfortunately, he don't show up against the big clubs that we would love him to. Because he shows up against big clubs. Oh, Gyökeres is our striker. He doesn't. He's rubbish. He only scores against him. It's two sides of the coin. The guy's got 14 goals this season. He scored the most goals in the calendar year so far this year in 2026. Behind João Pedro, that's got 11, I believe. My stats might be wrong. We need to integrate him into this system, make him know, like, we need you here. Brilliant performance on Sunday. I don't care how bad Dragusin was in Van der Ven. You got to turn up when you got to turn up. Who's on the day? Yeah. Chelsea. Look, I love Caicedo in him. I think that guy is on his day when he's gliding. At the moment, he hasn't really got the players around him. So Enzo, people talk about him. I don't mind him on his day. All these players on their day.
He's on their day.
Every player on their day.
Palmer needs a big game, bro. Palmer needs a big game. He's been out injured. He's been on and off, and we know what he's on his day.
Our defense at the moment seems like it's back to the fit. When we started losing a player here, Timber here, bringing in a Ben White, taking out Hincapié or Calafiori getting injured here on the warm-up, this man getting injured in the warm-up, switching in the back to flipping Mascara. And it started because of the familiarity that we started having, the old school days of the Lauren, the Winterburn, the Clichy, the Tony Adams, the Sol Campbell. You know, the core. Yeah. Core of defence, to me, win titles, what we've grown up on, from the Vidics and the Yap Stams, yeah? That's my biggest concern for the rest of these games, that back four. I'm not really worried about the middle because I feel like our midfield, they've been doing the best they can. Zubamendi, I'm sorry, he is by far top 3 in the Premier League, me personally, this season, regarding to his attributes for Arsenal. Martinelli, good days, bad days.
Yeah, he's hot on
Trossard, I think Trossard is showing that next season, I don't think he's going to start how he started this year. Yeah. But it all works out. Because I know there was one period in pre-season where Arteta had Madueke on the left and Saka on the right. And we was thinking, but he's trusted Trossard, which at times the guys come up with big goals.
Yeah.
So there's not really much where we can go with that. They got Reece James, the big our timber Reece James. Me personally, Reece James got athleticism about him that is, he's got a contribution that is what Chelsea lose. If Chelsea lose him, their game don't look the same. The game don't look the same. Fit in midfield. All right, well, he's right back. He's one of the best right backs in Europe, to me personally.
Yeah, he is. So, he is. Facts, he is.
Cole Palmer, look, we know what he's like. Do you know what I mean? He's a quality player, mate. To me, I'll love it. I'll Arsenal all day. If you say no on this day, you're joking around. But there's been over 106 fouls in the last 10 games in this. So it does get a bit, you know what I mean? It does get a bit gritty, which is why I want a Jamaican top car. That's the number one. You understand? We didn't bring this out for Tottenham. We have to bring it up for Chelsea because the Chelsea Arsenal right now feels like a closer derby than Tottenham.
Well, it is. Well, look at the last few times you played them. I mean, look, you look at the bridge when they went down to 10 members.
And they were excellent. They were excellent.
They were excellent before that red card as well. And then they got the red card.
Before that red card, we were
scored
shaky
first, and then you were shaky. Then the Carabao Cup. Listen, I think you allowed them to stay in the game at 3-2. You know what I mean? It was a dangerous time, but then you got back to your place, and they just played too. They just played too safe. Liam Rossini, I don't know what he was doing, but he basically was acting like he was winning the tie by a goal, and then you nicked it at the end. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is Chelsea, though, have proved weirdly in the last couple of games that they can give you a bit of a game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Even though they ain't great.
Apart from the 2 games that they've drawn at home to Burnley and was it Leeds?
Yeah.
It was 5-6 on the bounce. They went Napoli and made Napoli come back from 2-0 in Napoli. Look, we can't do all that. The reality, we can't do all of that. This is why my brain.
You're gonna dust them, bro. You're gonna dust them.
Yeah, we can't do. We've got to be realistic. Like we can. Declan Rice's mistake against Tottenham. I know there was, even though it didn't differ to anything, it's still possible. Them sort of mistakes.
Pressure.
And it burst pipe more time.
Yeah.
And we've seen that with ourselves. 2-0 up at Wolves. The man wants to tell the man them, hey, just chill out, defend. Don't do nothing too silly. Why? No disrespect to Wolves, but when we had that 2-0 lead, the guys were like, I could see people, hey, let's
just
go.
Retreat. Yeah.
And then you make substitutions and stuff. Saka. Thank you, Baba. Yeah, he's been amazing. Okay.
But why is there but what you what
this thing
what,
on?
what?
Is it this thing working?
What are you doing?
Wait, Saka. Listen, brother. Please see this badge here? This badge here that we represent to our best. Yeah. You see, between now and the end of the season, can we see the Saka the past 2-3 years? Please, can we see you beat your man and can we see you beat your man and find your striker? We don't, what you did at Tottenham, probably one of your best games since you come back from injury for me, personally, because let's not get it twisted. His injury was a serious tear. We know the grade of injury he had. We know what Arteta did regarding playing him over too much. But right now, because your interview against Wolves looked like you lost your dog. Yeah? You look like you lost your dog, my boy.
Win.
You should have been on camera then. When no man said, "Oh God, what did I tell you? What do you mean you can't go outside?" Them days. Huh? Everyone's upside though, mum. You look like you lost your dog, big man. The big bag's there. You signed the contract. You said this is where you want to stay. You are one of the guys that need to please push this team on with Declan Rice. We've got a lot of people in it from the England camp in there. Want to get together, whatever you lot do, text in, but make this work because it's down to you guys now. And if people want to call us a flop at the end of the season, we have to let them run with it. Yeah, we've had too much opportunities this year where we could be 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 points clear. In reality, maybe this is how it's meant to work out anyway. Do you understand? But right about now, with this Sunday at 4:30, when that game kicks off, that half an hour Arsenal of blitzing, blamming, pressure, not letting them break out of their half, every ball, that's what everybody's going to want to see on Sunday because we know that game in hand is still there. They ain't played it yet. We need to keep the cushion. We need to. We have to. We have to.
I hear you. Listen.
We've got to keep that cushion.
Right. So
we want to keep these fan cams up and we're 5 points clearing. Hey.
Yeah.
We want to keep doing that. Then we've got to keep that 5 points because when it's 2, then what we're gonna do?
100%. Bro, you've eaten into
the cushion.
You've eaten into the cushion, and there's no more room for error as it stands. Until City allow you more room for error, which listen, they play against Leeds. Obviously, tonight.
Your take.
We'll see.
Your quick take.
See.
Quickly. Leeds ain't won a game. Stats. Quick facts and stats. Leeds haven't lost a game after 5 p.m. since they've been in the Premier League. I'm just saying, it may not benefit nothing.
No.
But
under the lights, they're strong. They're strong. They're going to give City a run for their money. Even City against Newcastle United in the last game, they wasn't great, but they found a way. And you can see the celebrations at the end of the game as to how much they are sniffing. Like, forget the performances, just get the fucking 3 points on the line. Yeah. So I've got a draw in that, you know. I think City are going to draw that. I do. I think that'll be a draw. I think Leeds would get something out of them. But obviously, we all would be surprised. We would be surprised if they don't.
Yeah, sorry. I think this is the only game for me. I know Chelsea go there, whatever. And I think this is probably the only game for me out there away game that I feel like we would need them to kind of need points drop today. Yeah. I think after this game here. After this game, I don't really see them dropping points much, and that's.
But like you said, the Prem's crazy, bro. We just don't know. The thing's so hard, you just don't know. They got Leeds, then they got Nottingham Forest at home. Forget the FA Cup for now. Forget the Champions League for now. West Ham away, Palace at home.
Yeah.
Then Chelsea away. Then you.
Oh, they got to go away to Chelsea.
Yeah, just before the game with you is Chelsea away. And before that, Chelsea away is obviously the cup final with you. City aren't going to win all their games. I'll tell you that. Okay. They will drop points. So we have to wait and see. We've still got errors
as well.
Yeah, of course. Everyone, and that's why it's going to be a close title race. I think to this game, though. Yeah.
Nice to hear Lavia back as well. Lavia, quality youngster. Yeah, he's back in there.
Just can't get no fitness, man. Yeah, he's going to. Probably, I can't see him making an impact at Arsenal again.
I don't see Odegaard, sorry, I don't know. If he sticks with this team that he has now and he was happy with it, I could be wrong. Odegaard could play because there's a lot of games to play, but I don't know, man. I think it might be his last year, man. This guy, man.
Well, he's the captain. The manager still likes him, but he's been injured and probably hasn't delivered as much as you guys would have liked. To wrap up my prediction, I'm saying Arsenal comfy 2-0. Easy. I say easy loosely, like, I'm not saying easy, but you get my drift. 2-0, shouldn't be too many big problems. There's only big problems if you let them. For me, this Chelsea team ain't got the minerals to be going to Emirates and winning. So I'm expecting Arsenal to dust these down.
Man, I don't really do predictions, because
you have to, bro. What's the prediction?
I'll take 2-1.
Going 2-1, yeah?
Yeah, I love Real. Sometimes
he'll do something stupid.
I don't know, man. Sometimes them and their Bluetooth just don't connect. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes there's a bozo gene in that somewhere sometimes, and that's sometimes a little downfall. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see though. I'll love a 2-1 though. I'll love a 2-1.
All right, guys, there you go.
Come on,
Lock in.
boys.
This and Terminals, he's predicted the
pleasure,
win.
man.
He's put the pressure on. It's been an absolute pleasure, bro. Arsenal fans in the chat, let me know what you're saying. Let me know if you agree with Terminal. Do you know what I'm saying? His assessment on things. Let us know your predictions. Chelsea fans in the chat,
let us know.
Let us know if this is rubbish. Are you coming there with some chest because all you lot want to stop Arsenal win the league because you're hating on them? Matisse, I said the same thing to you, bro. You have to. It's your turn to do
Matisse.
something.
You see, Matisse is cheeky, you know. Matisse, I'm gonna catch you in these football streets, as they say. Because you say, I want to see if you have that war jacket out ready. Because you're doing this fence stuff too much. I don't like it. Because your team's looking shaky now.
Injuries and the suspensions.
You're doing the Homer. You're doing the Homer Simpson.
Exactly.
Stuff. Yeah, I see you though. Bro. But love you long time.
Yeah, man. So big up, man. Chelsea fans, let us know. And neutrals, let us know how you think this game's gonna go.
Thank you so much, man.
Big up to yourself, bro. Gonna be more of these coming along. You lot, don't worry about that. You make sure you hit up the socials to find his YouTube channel's there. You know what I'm saying? We're there, guys. Smash a like as well. We gone. Take care, people. Bless up.